Evil Dead Rise. It is a franchise horror movie, so calling it original might be a stretch. But it comes from a series that has always had its own brutal, and sometimes wacky, identity. You may know what to expect from an Evil Dead movie, but you'll never be fully prepared. Also, it's a series that has wisely kept itself from oversaturating the market. This is only the fifth feature film since the original was released back in 1981 and the first in 10 years. Evil Dead Rise is the second feature from writer-director Lee Cronin. His previous film was 2019's The Hole in the Ground, a cleverly effective chiller that shares some of the same thematic interests as his latest, namely the anxieties of parenthood. While his first movie had a more psychological horror bend, Cronin's sophomore effort lets him explore that parenthood theme in the grisly, gruesome Evil Dead world, which longtime buddies Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell first launched 42 years ago for only $375,000. Times have changed and movies cost a lot more to make, but Evil Dead Rise stays true to its roots and was made for a modest, by today's standards, $15 million. But don't worry, every penny made its way on screen. Everything from the gnarly practical effects to the incredible makeup to the gallons upon gallons upon gallons of blood helps to create this visually amazing buffet of grotesquerie that longtime fans are hungry for. Cronin has turned in a film that's every bit as unsettling and gory as its predecessors, the lighter Army of Darkness being the one exception. Whether it's someone swallowing jagged shards of glass, a cheese grater to the back of the leg, or a scalp ripped off a head, Evil Dead Rise leaves no doubt that it's not for the squeamish. It's a stone-cold killer of a movie that grabs you by the jugular and doesn't let go. Yet Cronin doesn't leave us emotionally high and dry. He gives us rooting interests, and he develops characters with enough humanity to make us care. That proves crucial. After one of the best cold opens in recent memory, a nod to the cabin in the woods trope the original Evil Dead movie made famous, Cronin takes us to Los Angeles, where we're introduced to Ellie, a terrific Alyssa Sutherland. She lives in a low-income high-rise apartment with her 3 children, Bridget, Gabrielle Eccles, Danny, Morgan Davies, and Cassie, Nell Fisher. Life is hard for Ellie, who has been raising her kids by herself ever since her husband and their father left. Even worse, the old building they live in is set to be demolished and Ellie still hasn't found them a place to live. Ellie is paid a visit by her estranged sister Beth, Lily Sullivan, a guitar tech for a touring rock band. Beth has gotten some unexpected news and looks to her big sister for guidance. But their family reunion is interrupted after an earthquake rocks their neighborhood. The quake opens up a hole in the parking garage, revealing what appears to be an old vault. We learn the bit.